6:25 in the night, the first of two meetings. Been the best Heat starting lineup this year. They're 8-4. That's John Goebel, Scott Twardowski. Down the Heat hoping to take care of business in the start of this three-game homestand. Bam from the free throw line, knocks it down.
Good execution. Having out there creates more opportunity for Bam Adebayo. He does a nice job setting up Bam with those pocket passes in the mid-range area.
Heat open and man-to-man with Hero defending DeJounte Murray, who just dribbled it. Bringing the ball into the front court for the Heat. Tyler Hero, leading man on the offensive end here in his 6th NBA season. The Heat have had the patience to watch him grow. Duncan knocks in 3 this year.
Just great two-man game. Coming off the screen assist from Bam Adebayo. These guys playing so well off each other, keeping the defense guessing.
Jimmy Butler took it away from DeJounte Murray. 2 early turnovers for the New Orleans point guard. 5-0 head start for the Heat. Oh, Tyler threw it behind Bam, who could not catch up with it, but it was deflected out of bounds.
Triple up.
Duncan missed the Houston game with a sore foot. He was a game-time decision tonight. Going at his own pace, that's his first score, and the Heat off to a 7-0 lead.
Using his left hand, just continues. He has added to that overall arsenal.
Glad you mentioned the name Yves Missi, the rookie from Baylor, who's having a terrific first season in the NBA. Murray swings it back. That's a 3 by Trey Murphy.
Some of the key guys out, like Brandon Ingram and Williamson. It's allowed Trey Murphy to really expand his offense.
Duncan finger rolls for the score. 5 points. Leading it 9-3. Hero already picking up his second assist. Jimmy Butler beginning the night defending C.J. McCollum. In and out of the hands of Missi. That ball. Yeah, we got a whistle. This could be a New Orleans foul. They allow a league worst 49% shooting to their opponents. Tyler on a keeper gets all the way to the basket. John, the Heat this morning when he got a text from his dad, he did not know what his dad was talking about, and beleaguered city right now.
Yeah, trying to move on. DeJounte Murray showing his skill set there. He's got great length from that guard spot, about 6'5" on the fadeaway jumper.
A 3. First miss of the night for the Heat on their 6th shot. Bam Adebayo, he's now missed his last 12 triples over a 7-game span, including this game. Trey Murphy pitching it back. Oh, this is Murphy. That was Herb Jones that gave it to him. Herb Jones, he's defending Butler on the other end. Watch that matchup. He's a great defender. McCollum out of the corner, missing the 3. And Duncan has it. Now let's hit to Hero. Robinson and Hero give the Heat 2 home run hitters with that 3-point shot. Bam draws 2 defenders. Robinson finds Bam, who puts it home, plus a
shooting.
Herb Jones with a foul for Bam Adebayo. Those for picking apart the Pelican defense. They are 6 of 7 from the field, and all 6 scores been accompanied by a Miami assist. That's 14-5 Heat. DeJounte Murray. That reminds me of former Heat guard Steve Smith. Here comes Jimmy on the attack of Missi. Draws the foul on them.
Allowing Miami to match up, get back.
Left the game, and then it came to a run. He's back, and the Heat off to a 16-5 lead. A 9-2 current run. A steal by Duncan. Well, the turnovers are mounting for the Pelicans. That's 4 in the first quarter. And we still got 7.5 minutes left in the period. Hero against McCollum. Look at the crowd he is drawing defensively. Still scores. John, right now.
The fadeaway from 10 feet there. Reading the game well, when to shoot, when to pass. Not forcing anything out there, Tyler Hero.
7 of 8 shooting for the Heat. That's McCollum. He missed it. Bam deflects the rebound over to Highsmith. Hero gets it back. He's defended now by DeJounte Murray. Using the Bam screen well. Back to the big fella. Missing a tough shot.
Bam on the line for his 2nd and 3rd free throw.
Folks, we don't care how you enjoy the Heat as long as you do. Around, he's playing on his 8th different team. He has scored 9 straight points to open up a 15-point lead. 20-5 to open the game. Trey Murphy launching a 3 and making. He lead by 12. Pelicans have made 2 of their first 3 from downtown. Hero again using the band screen. Reads the defense. That time he's short. Here comes Murphy and the Pelicans. Missing the pull-up 3 in transition. Duncan Robinson. That's Hero. Shot clock at 7. Shot clock at 3. Down to 1. Bam missing a forced and contested 3. McCollum driving on Robinson. He missed it. Good defense without a foul by Duncan Robinson. 5-on-4 break. Now McCollum gets back into the picture. Hero on the move. Makes it.
Good operate off the dribble.
He's hit 4 of his first 5 shots. Trey Murphy breaking through that deep. It's tough to be a Pelican right now. 5-28 on the season. That's the NBA first road game. 14 consecutive road losses.
Brutal.
And Johnny, they've come by an average of 19 points per game.
Yeah, it is incredible. They haven't won on the road since October 25th in Portland. They won a franchise record 28 games on the road last season, leading the NBA in road wins, and they revert back this year. A huge step back, and again, so much of it has to do with health.
Another 3-ball. Trey Murphy.
4 or 5 shooting, couple of assists. Just playing smart basketball. His decision-making of when to take the shot and when to be a playmaker drawing defense just continues to improve.
This is Herbert Jones, the 4th-year swingman out of Alabama. He goes 6'7". Terrific defender. Loses his footing. Jovic ties him up. And Misi from Maloka. Able to advance with a rebound. A very likable Niko Jovic. The more you talk to him, the more endearing he becomes to Heat Nation when you get a glimpse inside his fun-loving and team-oriented personality. Inside to Jimmy. Now to Alec Burks with 4 on the 24.
Man, he got hit there. That was a tough non-call.
Herbert Jones. Oh, that's a nice looking shots out in Storrs, Connecticut, en route to a national championship. The Heat lead, which was as much as 15, has been reduced to 5. Duncan pitching out to Jovic. 2 on the shot clock. Robinson gets it off. And in.
Had no shot space at all. Moved to his left and had to get it up ultra quick to beat that 24-second clock.
This is Tice. The Pelicans flirting with shot clock problems now. It's down to 5. Trey Murphy over Bam. He missed it, but the rebound comes back to Hawkins. No shot clock reset and nearly a make there by Trey Murphy. Ooh. Turnover on Marquez and Tyler Hero all come in. Heat ahead by 8. 2:25 left first quarter. Tice. No, sir.
Oh, my. Gotta block out.
Daniel Tice, who's shooting 23% from three-point land this year. When I watch him take that 3, only one word creeps into my head. Why?
Yeah, keep shooting. That's my thought.
In the Hawkins. Out to Murphy. Guarded by Jaquez. No, sir. And Ware pulls down the rebound. Tyler Hero. 8 early points for both him and Duncan Robinson. Jovic on the baseline with McCollum. Get there, Nico. Oh, he was there, but McCollum by Tice. Rejecting the Jaquez layup. Heat ahead by 8. McCollum right into a beehive of defenders, able to points of the night. The 12-year veteran at a Lehigh spent his first 8+ seasons with the Portland Trailblazers. Most of that time spent in the backcourt with Dame Lillard. Hero rolls it up softly and
play again. Just camping out around the basket there. Ball rims just out. He's hovering, waiting to tip it in.
16-6 Heat in the paint. That's Javonte Green, the former Celtic, and Ware. Another cloud-piercing rebound for Khalil Ware. He got 3 rebounds in 2 minutes. Why not? A 3 in the air and in.
Just walking right into that one there. How about both sides of the floor? So instant payoff.
I've seen some publications promoting him.
But he's obviously getting a huge platform and opportunity with the injuries that they have in that front court on the New Orleans side.
Alec Burks got fouled.
And then back out again. He's continuing.
Music to my ears.
He's being taken. The percentage of that shot happening is so much higher now from the era that when I played 20 years ago or so, where there were fewer three-point shots, and you literally could be taken out of the game by your coach for fouling a three-point shooter. And now it's happening so much more frequently.
Javonte Green launching a three. It sticks. With a sixth-year player at a Radford College. It's his first score of the night. Yes, he's the first player ever from Radford to play in the NBA. Radford University, my apologies. Jovic hits the first three of the game. And the Heat finish up. Usually there's a reward at the end of it. Heat with 36 points in the first quarter. We open the second with a Jordan Hawkins jumper from three, and it's tipped in by that rookie, Yves Meeson, of 4 in the NBA with 3.5 offensive boards a night. It's a 10-point Heat lead. Jovic against Hawkins. Trying to get him into the paint. He got 1 foot in. Finds Hawkins for the cutting wear for the game. 14 dunks on the season.
Love the unselfish nature sharing the ball, Miami, right now. The young guys contributing 11 assists on 13 made field goals on the Miami side.
Heat feasting against this generous Pelicans defense. No team gives up a higher field goal. Tyler Hero, a corner triple off the side of the backboard. Anyway, Tyler Hero going through that first quarter without a triple. Well, the twisting shot missed. Meeson tries to get his hand on the rebound. Comes away to Brandon Boston Jr. And Hawkins with a miss. Here comes Hero. Now Burks. Little Burks. Rubbed out by 20th block for the 6-year veteran. Started his career with Boston. Played over 4 years with Chicago. Just getting started here in the second quarter. Heat up 12. Hawkins leans in on Meeson here in his second year. Lead is 14 for the Heat. Jordan Hawkins using the Meeson screen. That's a composed young player. Oh, rebound battle. Jovic wins it. Notice how he's getting a little more physical when he needs to be late. Eric Spoelstra talking about the young crew gave big shout outs as Burks.
Yeah, just said they really are stepping it up, particularly on that dribble. A great experience. That's a nice dribble handoff there. Ware setting up Burks for that open three from 27 feet.
Right now it's a 17-point lead, biggest of the half for the Heat as Murray goes bottoms up. He was an all-star 3 years ago. With the Spurs and Hawks, he had his moments. Trying to find,
their top guys continue to miss games.
Tyler Hero is missing his first 3 triples tonight. He ahead by 15. Here's Meeson. Oh, one giant step to the basket. Brussels, Belgium, then moved to Cameroon. Went to high school in the U.S. in both Maryland and Napa Valley, California.
He's playing well, and he has an NBA style of game, the way he runs the floor as a big man. Very quick and mobile and able to block shots and also be an impactful at the rim.
Canyon, who was a teammate of a guy his first year with the Pelicans. The Heat lead 11, 4 minutes into the second quarter. Tyler Hero is 5th in the NBA in threes. Doesn't have one yet. Burks. Now it's Hero with 7 on the shot clock. They're doubling him every time he catches it. Tyler, good close up on the Pelicans. The lob for Ware, good catch, but the shot clock ran well recently, but it hasn't translated into wins. Not yet. And we hope not tonight. Trey Murphy leading in on Hawkins and scoring. That man hasn't found a shot he can't make yet. He has 14 points on 5 for 10 shooting. He's already hit 3 triples.
He had been really strictly as a 3-and-D guy, and he has continued to develop.
Basket for the score. Trey Murphy comes right
again. Hawkins right there trying to get out on him that far away from the basket. When you're a good shooter, the defense really has to extend all the way out to you, and it gives you a much better opportunity to drive the ball to the rim.
Marquez, he was determined.
Where was 8 months years old. Congratulations.
Thanks, Jeremy. Very humbling there. Now, I really appreciate the shout out, guys. It's amazing. It's been an amazing run, and so fortunate to be a player in this league. And radio to studio work to now getting the game call here with the legendary Reed. So I'm very appreciative of Ted Ballard and the entire staff for bringing me along and teaching me the ropes. It's been a fun ride.
John, it's been fun riding along with you these last 7 years. We enjoyed you as a player, one season in the Heat, all those years with John Stockton and Jerry Sloan and the mailman Karl Malone in Utah. But this is a nice anniversary for you. By the way, you've aged very well.
Well said. You're trying to get me to buy you dinner again. That's clearly the case. But look, it's and being an analyst now with an organization that always puts such a competitive group on the floor and develop the relationships we have with each other. A great sense of humor, and boy, those were some fun years. I know you were calling the games on TV at the time, and then getting an opportunity to be in the studio and ultimately I think really helped me get to my ultimate goal.
History, but getting to know both you and Ed Pinckney was really insightful to me to learn why both of you were such popular teammates through your long careers in college and the NBA, and it's been a great pleasure to be your teammate as well.
Thank you so much, and I'll tell you, I take tremendous pride being on that team and that ones that carried forward.
Each first trip to the conference finals against the Chicago Bulls back in 1997. Feels like yesterday, but a long time ago. Duncan Robinson was fouled to last second quarter. Still waiting for the building to say thing. Just here's Ben against Tice with 2 on the shot clock. Bottoms up for Ben, who has 9 points in this.
The rim, but also in that mid-range area, backing Tice off. Nice crossover finish.
4 times. Both teams with 6 trays, almost a turnover, and it turned season high 35 points in a loss to Memphis. Here's McCollum. He's defended by Jovic. And with a hot hand, Trey Murphy. And Murphy missed it, but tonight's item of the game. Sports Network. Niko Jovic out. It's Highsmith, Robinson, Hero, Butler, and Bam. Trey Murphy with 21 first half points. We still got 3:28 left in this first half. Heat lead by 7. They were ahead by 17. Duncan. Nope. Rebound comes down to Brandon Boston Jr. Trey Murphy. A step back three. And Duncan runs it down. Nice crossover. Threads the needle. The Butler was blocked by Tice. He's gobbling up as much college football as he can watch. I don't blame him. Haywood Highsmith, while those gents were talking, picked up his 3rd foul and comes out of the game. 6 on the shot clock for the Pelicans. This is Trey Murphy. Surrounding, still scored right now. There's no stopping him.
I'm just really impressed with his development of his game. Like Duncan Robinson was really predominantly a 3-point shooter, and he's learned how to counter and put the ball down on the floor. He's attacking the rim, and like Duncan, again, he's got length at 6'8".
Hero short on the 3. He's 0 for 4 from downtown in this first half. The Heat's 17-point lead has been reduced to 5. Niners ahead in this game, 43-26 early in this quarter. And then Boston scores.
Felt so comfortable for Miami, but it's only a 3-point lead, and New Orleans clawed their way back. They are certainly not giving up here. They're feisty and hanging in.
Jimmy Butler's been quiet in his return. 0 for 2 shooting.
Off a screen looking for it more frequently. He's kind of getting so far off the ball, he's not in the vision of the guy handling it on any drive and kick action.
Here's Trey Murphy. Wants it back from Tice. Touch to the basket on Jovic. Well, he is just willing score after score. He's got 11 Pelicans. Since the Heat were up by 17, they have cut the deficit to 1. Under a minute left here in the second quarter. He'd only have 14 points in the quarter. Butler got it through the season. Well, did they ever need that? Brandon Boston Jr. driving on Robinson and scoring 8 points off the bench.
Yeah, they're back up to 48% shooting after a tough first quarter.
Tyler here, three-point streak. There's a lob for Butler that results in his first triple of the game and extends his three-point streak to a 65th game in a row. That's fun.
That is comical.
On a night where he can't make a three, he made one inadvertently trying. That was really strong. Bam Adebayo comes down with just his second rebound of the game. 2 seconds left in the half. Duncan? No. 20 points in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Trey Murphy of the Pelicans is really the lead story of this game. He scored 25 first half points for New Orleans, went 9 of 15 from the field, and 4 of 8 from 3. Well, he'd have lots of work to do tonight as they open a 3-game homestand over these next 4 nights. 2 games above 500, 7th place in the Eastern Conference, a half game behind the Bucks and Hawks, and 2 games behind number 4 Orlando. Oh, the Bam slam on a perfectly
painted area, 22 points for Miami in the paint.
McCollum misfires. Bam gets the deflected rebound looking deep. McCollum picked it off and gave it right back to Highsmith. Here's Haywood, did not score in the first half. Hero for 3, got it. Skywalking for the score. That's his first score of the game. He averages a left side. So having Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson together in the lineup, 2 of the best three-point shooters in franchise history, a luxury for the Heat is Butler putting his imprint on the game early in the third quarter after a quiet half. Heat lead by 10. Herbert Jones had it dislodged. Trey Murphy gets the loose ball and continues.
A comfy corner triple as the ball was ricocheting around right to him in that left corner.
He's been terrific tonight for them. Highsmith on the cut. Flips it up with the right hand. Missed it. Rebound off the hands of Bam. A couple minutes into the third quarter. Heat play the Indiana Pacers tomorrow night in this building. Heat live at 7. Game tips at 7:30. Trey Murphy the third. He finally missed one. Bam runs it down. 4th board for Bam Adebayo. Butler with a side clear for him. Here's Highsmith, sets up for 3. And the rebound comes down to Yves Meeson. McCollum. C.J. McCollum. The 8 lead, and we get a Pelicans foul. The Engineers have lead out. Jimmy Butler in deep off a nice
to lead the team, finding Butler on that back cut.
9 points for Butler, 4 of them here early in the third. McCollum driving on Jimmy and scoring.
Amy settling for some longer shots early in the first half, and he was good to get to the basket off the dribble recently.
Oh, Bam dribbled it off his shoe, goes into the backcourt, and it's going to be an over. Adebayo with 5 assists tonight. That's a score and a
49% shooting for the Pelicans.
It's a 3-point Heat lead. Duncan Robinson, guarded by the defender Herb Jones. He puts it off the glass. Duncan just did. 10 points for Robinson. Quickly back the other way, but here in the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds in the third quarter.
Everything going to the basket, too, with the strong right-hand drive.
Kaboom!
A pretty clean look. Bam again creating with the assist.
So that time Highsmith thwarting the drive by McCollum. Here comes Herb Jones. He traveled.
Dragged that pivot foot.
Head coach of the Pelicans, a 2-time NBA champ, as an assistant coach with Golden State in 2017 and 2018. 22 NBA playoffs, and now he's in a major rebuilding stage with his team at a league worst 5-28. Trey Murphy was fouled by Duncan of your life. Murphy making Murphy the third. He's got 30 points. Heat ahead by 4. Just under 7 minutes left in the third. Hero leaning in and burying it down. He's got 20 points now. DeJounte Murray from downtown. And the rebound to Jimmy. Looking ahead for Tyler. Deflected out by DeJounte Murray.
See, that road trip to me had to be a big confidence booster. Without Jimmy Butler, really shouldered the load of being the go-to guy for Miami in that 2-on-1 trip.
I think his case keeps getting stronger and stronger, John. He's had a terrific first half of the season. 3 on the way. Trey Murphy missed it. Duncan Robinson with a rebound. But if he cools off, this game get a lot easier for Miami. Halfway through the third quarter, it's been anything but easy. Duncan. Good defense by Nisi, and here come the Pelicans. Trey Murphy against Highsmith. He bulldozed him right in.
Transition game has been positive for New Orleans. 10-2 advantage in the fast break area.
This by far his best game ever against Miami with 32 points. Jimmy out of the corner finds Duncan in the paint for the score. In front by 7. Murray on the move against Bam. That's the cutting Herb Jones with the one this quarter. And Miami will take anniversary game. He wouldn't dare.
No way.
Under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. You'd have a 5-point lead. They led by 17. That was early in the second quarter. Duncan Robinson trying to get free with 4 on the shot clock. Missing that. Oh, he made the 3. It spun around and dropped. Duncan of the game. He's got 15. The Heat ahead by 8.
Shooter's touch by Duncan there. So soft. Touching it up on that rim and dropping right through.
The hero and Robinson have combined to go 7 of 15 from 3. McCollum's miss brought in by Jimmy Butler. Here comes Bam. Nice bounce pass for Robinson. That's all better for the game. Bam Adebayo with his 8th assist of the game. Bam's already had 2 games with 10 assists this year. Tice on the catch and bobble. Finds Jordan Hawkins, who misses on the throw. Those 7 straight points scored by Duncan Robinson. He's in front by 10. Duncan against McCollum. Oh, McCollum giving him a hard time. 7 on the shot clock. Bam, 16-footer, and the rebound down to Hawkins. McCollum. He got fouled by Duncan from 3. McCollum on the reverse. CJ McCollum has come to life with a 10-point quarter and a 14-point game. Beat ahead by 8. 10 left in the third.
He's a competitive guy, CJ McCollum. To me, one of the best players in the league who's never been an all-star. You know, I've performed at a high level in important top and taller defenders.
Last 2 games, 32 against Memphis, 33 a couple nights ago against the Clippers. Miami with an 8-point lead. Jaquez missing on the jump hook. That scrappy young guy got it back. And he's
you got to keep taking it up there strong.
Ticketmaster.com. Or you can beat still 8 for Miami with 2:36 remaining in the third quarter. Trey Murphy, the 3rd. Stumbles and 5 this year against Memphis.
5 games. He's been out. Missed the last 9 games with a left ankle sprain. Those 2 guys in particular really hurting their chances of winning.
Oh my! Kez able to break pressure of full court defense. Heat ahead by 8. Here's Tice. Now McCollum against Burks. Jordan Hawkins. It rolls off. Who's going to get that ball? It's Burks. 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Jokic, double team. Threw it right into the hands of Hawkins. That's the way you finish. A few years ago, they played UConn Huskies out of DeMatha High School in Maryland. Famed DeMatha High School. One of the great high school basketball coaches ever worked there. Morgan Root. Oh, nice ball. Jaquez with 6 points.
Got the switch with the smaller Hawkins on him and just leaned on him with the finish.
No finish that time for Trey Murphy. Tyler tees it up from 3. Kaboom. Get left here in the period. Miami in front by 11. Pelicans have been stubborn. Especially this guy who has 34 points straight. 4 on the shot clock. He lets it fly. And it's finally cooling down a little bit. Khalil Ware with 9 points and 4 rebounds. Nice pitch. Jaquez got it.
And really pick up the speed, force all that help.
Ware blocked the shot. Oh, the werewolf is out again. 14-point lead for the Heat. I think they've scored 8 unanswered points for Miami. 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Hero loves this. Dwindling clock, ball in his hand. Great defense by Hawkins. Shot clock evaporated on the Heat. DeJounte Murray for 3. No sir. Just the second time this year. And we're seeing how Heat players, especially Tyler Hero, love feeding this young big man.
Well, this young big man really puts pressure. Messi right there, who's an excellent shot blocker, realizes he's a finisher. So right now, way up and an attack on Tyler. He's got to hang back because of the threat that Kel'el Ware is putting on the rim as a sure. So right now, the Heat are getting downhill with their drivers, Tyler in this case, and it's putting out to Tyler. It's an easy dunk if he hangs. So excellent work by Miami, creating those 2-on-1s on the back line of the defense.
That was the third foul, by the way, on Yves Messi, the starting center for the Pelicans. DeJounte Murray, who he had, DeJounte Murray originally from Seattle, spent his first 5 years playing for Coach Popovich with the Spurs. Jaquez made a 3 tonight, drives in, that's his comfort zone, draws foul.
Make when you know you got a long arm to.
He struggled tonight from the free throw strike. Well, he'd have a 14-point lead, a 92-78, a minute into this fourth quarter. Now how good the Heat have been, 12-2 this year when they take a lead into the fourth. That's DeJounte Murray in the fourth quarter. He had 4 points through the first 3 quarters. He's got 4 points in the first minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Jokic, Hero, Jaquez, Burks, and Ware for the Heat. 9 on the shot clock. Jaquez with 6 to shoot. Sliding with Hawkins. Hits the jump.
Oh, well, with great force and leaning in with that left shoulder on the spin back move to get to the right hand hook.
He's got 12 points. He's made 5 of his 8 shots. Heat shooting 56% from the field. Hawkins open 3. Jordan Hawkins. Hawkins has tripled twice in his 16 minutes. Heat lead by 11. Ooh, almost a turnover. Tyler. Brush screen opens him up for the jumper. Oh, the brush now with 25 points.
Yeah, 15-foot mid-range jumper for Tyler. Able to catch it on the move, getting to the baseline.
Murray missed. Jaquez got the steal. He never gave up on that play. Hero tees up a 3. And the rebound comes down to Hawkins. What a great effort that was by Jaquez. Brandon Boston Jr. Oh, he negotiated his way. Miami ahead by 11. Just over 9 minutes left. Jaquez to the paint. Jokic for 3. No. And Messi with a rebound. Only his 3rd board tonight. Heat out rebounding the Pelicans in this game right now by 5. Herbert Jones. Oh, he came up slow.
It's just going to set back this team.
It's 113 loss. They really scrapped in that game. Scored 29 points off 17 wins. They got 97 with a 10-point lead as Jaquez missed on the drive. 8:25 remaining in the fourth. Messi tried to dunk it and got fouled by Kel'el Ware. But right now, a little too close to mediocre for Miami.
Games in four nights too, but Miami trailing in terms of games played. You know, the majority West too in the second half of January.
Yes. There's a big road trip, a 6-game West Coast swing. Tyler, step back was short, but it bounced right to Jaquez. Highsmith for 3, in and out. Haywood Highsmith 0 for 3 and scoreless in the game. Miami in front, but by only 9 with just under 8 minutes left. Pelicans with a 5-28 record. They are 1-14 on the road. 14 straight road losses for them. Air ball for Hawkins lands in the lap of Kel'el Ware. It's Ware, Jovic, Hero, Highsmith, and Jaquez on the floor for the Heat. Jovic on a kickback to Highsmith. Jovic, a corner three. Rebounded by Herbert Jones. The Heat resting right now Duncan and Jimmy and Bam. Remember, they play again tomorrow night against Indiana. Game time at 7:30. Heat live at 7. The more you could rest your frontline guys, the Magic 105-96. The Magic fall to 20-15. Right now, the Heat are a game and a half behind them. If the Heat win tonight, they would move to within a game of number 4, Orlando. DeJounte to 6 here in the fourth quarter. Under 7 minutes left in the game. It's a 7-point game. It's Hero. Rebound on Highsmith. Nice offensive board for Hayward. Marquez selective when he shoots his threes, as well he should be at this point. 4 in the shot clock. Highsmith in the pocket.
I would call that a pocket pass to Haywood Highsmith, who's able to get that up. It's an awkward distance to shoot that shot from.
First score for Highsmith tonight. The Heat were in a 2-3 zone on that possession. Jovic comes away with his 6th rebound of the game. Tyler splitting defense. Defensive players in the league, let alone.
Got to guard him. You're trying to take away certain things. He's got a counter for everything you try to take away. He has an answer to be able to get to that offensive menu.
12 in this half. It's a 10-point Heat lead. 29-point game for number 14 in Miami. Tyler Hero. Bam's back in. Bam wrestling with Tice on the post with 6 on the shot clock. Easy does it for Bam Adebayo. His 13th
back in and get to the hook or the turnaround jumper and set his feet. He is really good with that shot inside. If he has to rush it, his percentages go down.
Bam Adebayo tonight became the 4th Heat player in franchise history to exceed 8,000 points in a Heat uniform. The other 3, Dwayne Wade, Alonzo Mourning, and Glenn Rice. Bam among Heat legends. Heat ahead by 12, 5:05 left in the game. Herb Jones got fouled, and
he is Sportage today.
They had a 125-107 win over the Bulls tonight. 17 triples for the Wizards.
Got it going beyond the arc. That is not normal for them. They've had a real struggle trying to win games this season.
10-point lead for the Heat, trying to hand the Pelicans a 15th consecutive road loss. Jovic finds a seam and a score. Miami with 31 assists in the game. Jaquez created the turnover, and here comes Bam. Give it right back. Brandon Boston Jr. Hero making a chase back. And then backed off the right score for Brandon Boston.
The other would turn into an N1 3-point play. And backs off at the right moment. Allow the easy layup.
Pelicans, by the way, with 52 paint points. There's rebound.
Yeah, if you make the extra pass, this defense has got so many cracks in it.
Boston got fouled. The Pacers came into tonight 2 games behind the Heat. They split the first 2 to win. November 17th, a loss. Got 3:42 left in this game. The Heat ahead.
The Heat can continue to execute. They should be able to close this game out.
Highsmith off the Hero toss, and the rebound comes down to Trey Murphy III, who has 34 points, and he hasn't scored here in the fourth quarter. Murray draws foul on 7 games against teams from the Western Divisions. They are still got their
C.J. McCollum. There's a lot of teams in this league that would envy that type of personnel. They've got Trey Murphy playing extremely well. They've got some quality. Where your veterans, your closer needs to take over. This guy right here.
Here was fouled.
Big part of his continued growth.
5th foul on Herbert Jones as Hero makes it. Right now the Pelicans sitting at 100. The Hero makes both, so it's an 11-point lead with 3:09 to play. Tyler Hero now just piling up numbers. Hero with 32 points.
Matchup zone here, 2-3 for Miami. Man-to-man principles within your space.
This could be
by his standard, just 70%.
He misses the second with under 3 minutes left. A step back 3.
Oh, you got to block out the shooter there. That's a 4-point play. All of a sudden, you got to be able to close games out, can't make mental errors like that with a veteran like C.J. McCollum.
7-point Heat lead, 2:30 left. Good pressure. Hero doubled. Top side, it's Highsmith on the drive. Missed the flip, bam, puts it back in. Miami.
Boy, you're not kidding. Bam. On the spot there. Great position there to get the putback.
No, he was the cleanup man on that one. Out of the 2-3 zone, Murray misses the three. Well, you can exhale a little bit. 7th rebound for Jokic. 2 minutes to play. Heat with the ball on a 9-point lead. Bam Adebayo, by the way, 17 points, 8 boards, 9 assists. Tried to add to it, could not. Here comes McCollum. McCollum has 20 in this game. 16 in the second half. And he continues. C.J. McCollum keeping things tight. It's a 7-point game. Minute 35 left. Heat closing with Hero, Jovic, Jaquez, Highsmith, and Bam. Jimmy Butler's only played 25 minutes tonight. 5 on the shot clock. Jaquez for Bam. Get it off with 2 to shoot. Yes.
Bam had the awareness the clock was winding down. Jaquez Jr. gets him the ball below his knees there. He had to handle that one, definitely.
Trey Murphy, Johnny's cooled off. He had 34 points through 3 quarters. He has not scored here in the 4th quarter. Bam with his 9th rebound of the game. He's a rebound and an assist shy of a triple-double. 5 on the shot clock. 43 seconds left in the game.
Let it go.
He did. 10 points for Bam.
Really aggressive attacking, and then, of course, the ability of Kel'el Ware, I think, to come in and make an impact has been really good.
21 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. His 18th double-double of the season. And he gets fouled on the pass in the.
I think that really helps him get settled triple-double here if he gets another read. Defense was getting stingy on Tyler. He was the guy who really helped.
Now he comes up with a steal, has the last 8 points for Miami. This is his 3rd straight double-double. The Heat are inching closer to 3 games above 500 for just the 2nd time this year. A professional, business-like victory tonight for Miami, sending the Pelicans to their 29th defeat and their 11th straight loss, longest losing streak in the league right now, and the longest road losing streak. It will grow to a 15th straight game. Our empathy